so looking over this Phase 4 with the new integrated stabilizer system, the bridge lock stabilizer, my initial impression is I think Mathews intended to answer a question that nobody was asking, and kind of over-engineered this. And then the more I got to looking at it, I kind of thought, well, it really reminds me of this stabilizer that I bought from Crossover Stabilizers. Now with this system, as I showed in a previous video, you know, I have the ability to extend it out from about 11 to 17 inches on this particular model, and I have another one that goes from 8 to 21 inches. So, you know, I can change the weights on this one and the length, just like you can on the Mathews. So I think that's really what they were shooting for, and I'll tell you, for me personally, that has come in pretty handy. Because not every bow balance is the same, you know, depending on the sights, the rest, the quiver, the balance of the overall balance of the bow. Those things can change and change the feel of it. So with that in mind, I kind of opened my mind a little bit more to what Mathews was trying to accomplish with this. And you know, sometimes a shooter may just like having a stabilizer with the mass weight closer to the riser. For that front stabilizer, they may not get as much oscillation, so they bring it back. They don't put as much weight on it, or they may want to put less weight on it and extend it out as far as possible. And that works, and it's very quick and it's very easy. So put this little thumb wheel in here, if I can not cross thread it like I've actually done some kind of maintenance before, and it locks in just like that. The actual piece your back bar goes in, you know, typical Mathews design, very well designed. All right, so final thoughts on the stabilizer system. As I stated previously, I thought it was really well engineered. I think it's really well put together. It fits in the bow really well, and it does, you know, all the check marks that a stabilizer would normally do. It dampens some sound, it dampens some vibration, and it provides balance to the bow. So, you know, I think it's going to do what you want it to. For some of you guys that are just die-hard Mathews guys, you know, you're gonna eat it up and you're gonna love it. For the rest of us, just let it be known, you know, there's still the rear bushing and the front bushing for stabilizers. So if you don't want to spend the money that it takes to buy those stabilizers, which is a downfall of how much they cost, because I think they're retailing for around $250 a piece. And the other thing that you might want to consider if you're going to purchase these is those stabilizer weights are pretty pricey as well. I think there's precious metals out there that don't cost as much per ounce as those stabilizer weights. But I will say they are very well engineered, and when you lock them in place, they're going to stay. You're not going to have to worry about backing off. But I think it's a weakness because it's so costly, and you have to go to a Mathews dealer to get them. Whereas any stabilizer, like the stabilizers on that V3X, you know, I have Bee Stinger stabilizer weights that fit on there. I have some other stabilizer weights that fit on there. You can basically pick them up anywhere, and they're relatively very cheap. So, you know, it's something to consider, but it's a solid product. So I think some of you guys that are just die-hard into Mathews, you're really going to enjoy it. Hope you found this video very helpful. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments about what you'd like to see in the future. Thank you.